Manmohan Singh is often described as the accidental Prime Minister. In 2004, when the Congress emerged the largest party in a general election that many considered would be a stroll in the park for Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Prime Ministership was the last thing on Manmohan Singh's mind. Everyone expected Sonia Gandhi to take the reins.
The post of Prime Minister has not been my aim.
The baton went to the soft-spoken Sardar. Manmohan Singh took oath as the first Sikh Prime Minister of India on the 22nd of May 2004.
I, Manmohan Singh, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India.
Born on September the 26th, 1932, in a village in the Punjab province of undivided India, Manmohan Singh's journey to the top post was nothing less than inspirational. As a child, he had studied in the dim light of kerosene lamps. Matriculation from Punjab University, a degree in economics from the University of Cambridge, a doctorate from Oxford University in 1962, Manmohan Singh's career as an economist was only getting started. He went on to become the governor of the Reserve Bank of India. A huge turning point came in 1991 when the newly sworn-in Prime Minister Narasimha Rao entrusted Manmohan with the task of getting the Indian economy out of its worst economic crisis ever, that saw the country pledge its gold to avoid defaulting on loans. Together with Rao, Manmohan dismantled the license quota regime and unleashed economic reforms that transformed India, giving birth to a new middle class. Years later, as Prime Minister, Manmohan walked the tightrope, balancing the party's expectations and the real mechanics of governance. In 2005, the UPA government passed the landmark Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act that provided assured jobs for 100 days a year per household. Narega, which was called a white elephant, turned out to be a savior in times of rural distress. The same year, the UPA government passed the Right to Information Act, which empowered citizens. When the world slid into slowdown in 2008, in what came to be known as the Great Recession, Manmohan steered the economy to safety with deft financial management. His handling of the crisis came in for praise from then-American President Barack Obama. The man who was seen as a dove showed spunk and nerves of steel when he finalized the civil nuclear deal with the United States. Overruling opposition by the left and going against the advice of his own party leaders. The deal ended over 3 decades of nuclear apartheid.
For 34 years, India has suffered from a nuclear apartheid. We have not been able to trade in nuclear material, nuclear reactors, nuclear raw materials. And when this restrictive regime ends, I think a great deal of credit will go to President Bush. And for this, I am very grateful to you, Mr. President.
Manmohan survived a crucial trust vote that followed. His first term also saw the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack that shook the entire world. Manmohan's restraint in not launching an attack on Pakistan earned him global admiration but met with disapproval at home. In 2009, Manmohan Singh led the UPA to a comfortable victory, becoming only the second Prime Minister after Jawaharlal Nehru to get a second term on completion of a full 5-year tenure. The headlines screamed, "Singh is King," as he took oath once again as Prime Minister.
As by law established.
In his second innings, he passed the National Food Security Act that provides subsidized grains to 75% of the rural population and 50% of the urban population. Manmohan's second term was marred by corruption charges, fueled by two CAG reports, one on 2G spectrum allocation and another on coal block allocations. The anti-corruption protests and a listless Congress meant the party lost the 2014 election to the Narendra Modi-led BJP. After losing power, Manmohan Singh withdrew from public life largely, but still made his voice heard when it was needed.
In all these mayors convinced me that the way the scheme has been implemented, it's a monumental management failure, and in fact, it is a case of organized loot and legalized plunder of the government.
In August 2023, he came to Parliament in a wheelchair to vote against the Narendra Modi government on a bill putting duty above self, an act admired by even his political rivals.
डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी व्हील चेयर में आए, वोट किया। एक सांसद अपने दायित्व के लिए कितना सजग है, उसका वो उदाहरण है। सवाल ये नहीं है कि वो किसको ताकत देने के लिए आए थे। मैं मानता हूं वो लोकतंत्र को ताकत देने आए थे।
Many might say Manmohan Singh stepped out of the highest office unsung and under a heavy cloud of criticism. But he himself was convinced history would judge him kindly.
I honestly believe that history will be kinder to me